So, alright guys, welcome back to Blind Entertainment. Vision here, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video about the recent news regarding the Power Rangers franchise. Last week we got some big news regarding the Power Rangers franchise, both the TV show and the toy line. So I'm going to give my quick thoughts about that. Again, if you like the Power Rangers and you're a big fan like I am, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be missing my Power Rangers content that I might put out there. Now let's begin. Now the first piece of news we got this week is that Saban extended their partnership with Nickelodeon for 3 more years, which means Power Rangers will be continuing to air on Nickelodeon through 2021. Now, this is good and bad news. I feel like for me, I'm a little disappointed that they're still with Nickelodeon. I don't feel like Nickelodeon is a good network for Power Rangers. I feel like since they came to Nickelodeon, it's been really kid friendly, not like the old Power Rangers that we're used to. I feel like we need something new. However, the one piece of good news I feel like we might have here is that we might finally get rid of the super seasons, which I hate. I feel like it's so stupid to call the second part super whatever, super ninja steel, super mega force, super samurai. It's all so stupid. I find it also extremely lazy. But I think we only got 3 years, so I think one of two things. We're either going to get 2 seasons of the same show, like 2019 and 2020 will be the regular show, and then super whatever, and then 2021 maybe we'll get a whole year of just 40 episodes like we're used to. Or second option is we'll get 3 seasons of 40 episodes, which I am extremely hopeful. I really hope they do that. I miss the days when they used to do the 40 episode seasons, and I hope that they go back to that with this 3-year plan. I'm very excited. Or the third option that I think that I've heard that might be a bad sign is that Nickelodeon doesn't have much faith in the Power Rangers. They think that they're not using it as well as they could, or it's not doing as well on their network as other shows, which I could probably agree with. I feel like I said, since they moved to Nickelodeon, Power Rangers has become very weak and kid-friendly. You could easily miss an episode and not need to see it because it's not continuation of a story like past seasons. So yeah, I'm got mixed thoughts on this. I feel like 1, we could finally be seeing Power Rangers like we used to, or 2, it could just be Nickelodeon not have much faith in the brand anymore. I really hope we finally get rid of the super seasons and finally go back to the old school way of Power Rangers. Give us decent seasons, 40 episodes at minimum, 32 at minimum, and 40 at most. Give us back to those days when we had Power Rangers. Those were some of the best seasons of Power Rangers. I miss it. I know a lot of fans miss it, and I really hope we get back to that, because I think if we do that, Power Rangers might be able to have legs to stand on again. I think that would be the greatest thing that could ever happen to the Power Rangers franchise moving forward. Now, the second piece of news we got is that Bandai of America will no longer be the toy company that is in partnership with Saban Brands to produce the Power Rangers toys. And starting in 2019, Hasbro will be taking over as toy distributor for Power Rangers merchandise, toys, and other stuff like that. I'm very excited for that. I'm interested to see how they differentiate their toys from Bandai. I'm not big into collectibles, but I do pick up the toys, so I'm very interested to see how Hasbro differs from Bandai when it comes to maybe the look of their toys and stuff like that. I'm really hoping we get more legacy stuff with Hasbro too. Like with the Gold Ranger for the Legacy line, that one really did not do very well. I think that was one of the worst Legacy figures, but I'm hoping Hasbro does better things. I don't know what other toys they make, but I'm interested to see how they differentiate themselves from the Bandai line when they start distributing toys next year. And finally, we got the new logo for Power Rangers, which I really dig this logo. I love it. And the biggest important news is that we got the name for the upcoming season, 26th season of Power Rangers, which will premiere early in 2019, which is going to be called Beast Morphers. Now, that's an interesting title. I like that they didn't go with anything like Force, because we already have Wild Force, Time Force, Mega Force. We don't need any other kind of Force kind of in the title. We've had that. It's been done to death at this point. So I like that. The only thing I think I don't like is the Morphers part. That, yeah, kind of, I don't know, Beast Morphers. I never watched the show, but I've heard there's a Transformers Beast Wars or something like that. And it reminds me a lot of that title. I feel like that's a bad kind of title to give it because it might confuse fans a lot. I like the idea though of Beast Morphers. I like the Beast. It reminds me of the makes me think we might get a season similar to Wild Force or Jungle Fury. I really like those seasons. I feel like they're underrated seasons of Power Rangers in a way, and I really enjoyed them. And then there's the Morphers. I like how they are adding Morphers into the title. However, if they do go with another super season, I really hope they don't. But if they do, Super Beast Morpher, that just sounds stupid. Super Beast Morphers, come on, that's just dumb. But I'm very interested to see how this season plays out and what this season's about, which is going to lead me into the synopsis for the upcoming season of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Now, the plot synopsis says, set in a distant future, secret government agency combines newly discovered substance Morph X of animal DNA to create the Power Rangers Beast Morphers team. Now, first off, with that first part of the plot synopsis, I'm very excited. Like I said, I really enjoyed the animal themes. I like Jungle Fury and Wild Force. I think they're a little bit underrated seasons, so I'm very excited for that. But moving on with the plot synopsis, it says, the Rangers will have to fight an evil sentient computer virus bent on taking over the source of all Ranger powers, the Morphing Grid. Now, first off, the Morphing Grid is exciting because it gives me Overdrive Once a Ranger vibes. I wonder if we'll see more of that. I know this current season of Ninja Steel is the anniversary season, but I wonder if they'll do something with past Rangers in this season with the Morphing Grid. I wonder if we'll get past Rangers coming back with this computer virus attacking the Morphing Grid. Now, also the synopsis goes on to say, get ready to expect new lever suits. Don't really care about that. And animal themed Zords, that's exciting. But what I'm very excited about is where it says that we'll get a covert spy op kind of season. Now that is awesome. That gives me vibes of kind of like a Lightspeed Rescue, and with the computer virus, it gives me kind of like a Lightspeed RPM kind of twist on Power Rangers. Like, combine those two seasons, I feel like this could be an awesome season of Power Rangers. And I really hope that the computer virus thing is somehow related to Venjix. If everybody remembers, at the end of RPM, Venjix downloaded it himself into Scott's Morpher, so I think that'd be awesome if they made that some kind of plot point in the season. That'd be awesome. I'm not kidding you, that'd be awesome if they did something like that. I would love to have something like that. Bring back past Rangers to build into the Morphing Grid story. That'd be awesome too. But I'm so excited for this. I think this could be a turning point for the Neo Saban era Power Rangers. This could be the Neo Saban era of like RPM Power Rangers. This could be the Neo Saban era's RPM. I'm very excited. For those of you who don't know, this is the Sentai version of Go Busters. I'm not a big fan of Super Sentai. I've never actually watched it in my life, but I know at least that Power Rangers is based off it. So I'm very excited. Them picking an old season, that is interesting. I wonder if this means maybe they're taking more risks, maybe making this more of a adult version show with covert ops. That could be, you're not going to get kids being in covert ops. This could be a very much dark spy adult kind of Power Rangers. So I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited to see what they bring with this season. I love the idea of covert ops spies. I mean, we've had the cops with SPD and Time Force, but we never had covert spies, so that's exciting. I'm very excited for all this news, pretty much, except for Nickelodeon. I wish they had gone to a different network. That would have been awesome. But with the 3-year deal, I'm hoping that we at least get rid of the super seasons. That'd be a step in the right direction. I think that there definitely is a chance we could lose the super seasons, so that's something I'm very excited for. But yeah, those are my thoughts on these topics. And I'm very excited. Like I said, it is a great time to be a Power Rangers fan with all this big news. So let me know what you think of this news in the comments down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts regarding the recent news about Power Rangers, the new season, the new logo, the new toy company taking over the production of the toy franchise, and then my thoughts on them staying with Nickelodeon for another 3 years. Again, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell icon. That way you won't be missing one of my Power Rangers content. I put out reviews on the Super Steel, Ninja Super Steel episodes. So if you're a Power Rangers fan, subscribe, and like I said, hit the bell icon. Now you won't be able to miss any more of my content. This has been Vision of Blind Entertainment. I'll see you next time.